For today's adventure, I'm at the Wilkerson Nature Preserve Park, less than 2 miles from our house, and one of those places Jen and I come to pretty often when we need to get our steps in without dealing with the chaos of the world around us. It's a really quiet day out today. There's no people, no voices, no birds chirping, no squirrels digging through the leaves. Right off the trail, you'll pass this little teepee structure somebody put together, which feels oddly fitting out here. It's the kind of thing that you stumble upon in the woods and immediately wonder, is that art? Is it a fort? Or is this the start of some woodland cult meeting? Then you hit this odd break in the trees, a flat grassy opening that looks a little too deliberate to be accidental. It's likely a managed meadow or old field kept open on purpose instead of letting the woods swallow it up whole again. You'll be glad to know that for as long as we've been coming here, we've never seen anybody climbing on them. A rare and beautiful sign that says that people can actually, in fact, read or maybe show a little respect for nature. We stick to the trails here because beyond the rocks is private property, and I have no interest in getting chased off by some furious landowner channeling fuzzy lumpkins.
Get off my property!
Walking out here alone, especially on a day this quiet, your brain starts doing weird things. You get that feeling somebody's watching you, like some crazed forest creature is about to come tearing through the trees, or Bigfoot is standing just out of frame behind a pine tree, waiting for that right moment to make me regret wearing some decent shoes today. What's funny is, even though it seems so isolated, you could see right here these expensive homes sitting just beyond the woods. Okay, so here's where the trail forks. If you go left, you finish out the hidden rocks loop. But Jen and I always go right and head towards the pond loop. It's like one of those choose your own adventures, and we know the path that avoids the red dragon, so to the right we go. Let's go ahead and do another silence test. Nothing. No frogs, no birds, no squirrels, not a sound. The sound of silence. Hey, is this what you guys were looking for, Simon and Garfunkel? I did notice all these fire ant mounds along the ground too. Little Ray clump bumps pushing up from below the earth like it's irritated, so just watch your step when you're out here. It's a bit like navigating around goose poop, but angrier. Here's a better look at the pond. You probably can't see them well from the camera, but there's usually some of these turtles out there poking their heads up above the surface like tiny suspicious lifeguards checking to see who showed up today. There's no fishing allowed in the pond, but you know somebody has definitely stood here, like myself, and imagine pulling out bluegill, largemouth bass, or a lazy catfish cruising under that still water. From here, you could head back towards the parking lot once you go up these steps around the pond, but on quiet days like today, where I still haven't seen a single person here, it's worth stopping at this bench for a minute and just take in the pond from this angle. Again, the sounds of silence. This preserve actually has a total of 5 loops, so you could keep going if you want to stretch it out. Or on a nice spring day, you could stop over by the Monarch Meadow, especially when the butterflies are out in full force and everything's gone green. But today, I'm not done yet. I need to hit 5,000 steps and I'm not quite there, so let's keep it going. I could take the longer forest loop, but since I only need about another 1,000 steps, I'm going to go with the prairie loop here, which heads towards the picnic area and back to the parking lot. Out here you could stop and take a seat overlooking the prairie and Monarch Meadow, which on the right day really does feel like one of those quiet little corners of Raleigh people drive past without even realizing it's here. There's also a kids' nature area with a few hands-on activities, plus some neat twine art pieces for younger visitors. So it's not all eerie silence, hidden rocks, and imaginary monsters. But that will do it for today. I made it past 5,000 steps, so now it's time to head home, get dinner started, and I'm pretty sure Waffles and Tiramisu are already planning their formal complaints for not being fed. So, thanks for taking this walk with me. Be sure to hit that subscribe button below so you can follow along on whatever adventures we decide to drag you on next. Brap on.